Hello, Nuggets. It's your favorite TT. I hope you all are doing well. Um, you all know I don't get on here unless I am spiritually guided to do so. Um, I have not been in a space of giving. Um, I've not been in a space of um, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I have not been in a space of giving. I have been in a space of um, healing myself and focusing on me and focusing on the things that I need to do um, for my betterment so that I can come back and do you. I told you guys, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Um, and I am not saying that my cup was empty. But what I am saying is my cup had no overflow, so I didn't have it to give. Um, so that is how I am doing self-care. I was guided to do this starting at the beginning of the year, and taking myself away from social media was a very big part of that. There's still some other things that I am being guided to release, let go of, or see from a different perspective, and I'm working on that. Um, for those of you who do not know, I do hold a regular 9 to 5, so that is um, something also that I am um, having some spiritual awareness about as well. So I am focusing on me so that I may, in kind, help you all to also focus on you. Um, that is what I call healthy. That is the balance. I believe we cannot help others until we ourselves are helped, or at least come to an understanding with something. Um, a lot of this is just me sharing my journey to get it out. Yes, absolutely get it out, but also, maybe somebody else is going through the same thing and they also need someone to, you know, go through go through these things with. And I can absolutely, you know, understand that. It is not easy being a person that is aware. I had this conversation a couple days ago with a coworker who is also an aware being, and it is not easy to be in a world of people who are not awakened, not aware of not just other people, being sympathetic and empathetic to other people, but just being aware of themselves, being aware of their actions, being aware of how their behaviors, their decisions, their actions affect other people. And being in a space where you are a person who is aware of all of that, due to not just your gifts, because a lot of us are gifted in um, the spiritual realm, be it, any of the clairs or what have you, but a lot of awareness stems from traumas that we went through as children. So Once you understand and recognize all of that and have that awareness of that, you start to see other people's traumas and how they are not aware of how their behaviors, decisions, and actions affect other people. And so you kind of try to overcompensate for that when that's not your job. So I'm working through that. I am working through um, recognizing what is mine and what is not. Um, and that is triggering to other people. So I am learning to deal with how I trigger other people and being aware that my understanding and how I choose to move in the world will trigger other people. That's the whole light irritating other people's demons kind of situation. When you are an aware person, that is considered light. You are conscious. You see beyond yourself. And in doing so, that triggers other people in spaces where they have not done the work, where they have not had light shown on their behaviors, actions, words, deeds. And so that triggers them, which in turn will either trigger them to focus on it and try to heal, or focus on it and try to spew it to either the person that they are um, triggered by, which would be you, the person that's shining light on your work, or they will spew that negativity, project that negativity onto other people around them, people who they feel, will, and a lot of the times it's people that they care about and love and know that love them. They'll spew that energy onto them because they love unconditionally. And so that's where the whole bully, mean girl kind of thing comes into play, where they become the bully of whatever is, around them. So instead of working on that and healing that within themselves and doing the work for themselves, they spew it and project it. And those of us who are aware, we understand that that's what's happening and that's what they're doing. But it does not negate the fact that that is not how you heal. Yes, I understand my actions and the way that I choose to do things for myself have an effect on you because I am withdrawing myself. So that with a person that is aware withdraws themselves from a situation that is not helpful for them. I am a very, very sensitive person. Yep, it is what it is. I'm a very sensitive person. You can't just talk to me any kind of way and think I'm going to be okay with you. I am not the type of person that really gets loud and yells and goes off and things of that nature, because I don't like expelling that kind of energy. So if I don't do those things towards you, you cannot and you will not do those things towards me. And for a very long time, I allowed that. I allowed it from, yes, my elders, parents, grandparents, or what have you, because that is how they communicated. And at that time, I was a child, so I had to take it. Well, I'm not a child anymore. So, no, I don't have to. And that goes for anyone. I don't allow my mother to yell at me. I love her, but I don't allow her to yell at me. If she raises her voice to me, we don't talk for a while. And I don't, in all honesty, God's honest truth, I love her, but I don't have to talk to her. My siblings go clean off. My siblings have gone clean off. Clean off. And I can count on one hand how many times I've yelled at my little brother. And with that one, I'm going to probably say never. But with my sister, maybe twice. But okay, that's not how I choose to communicate. So if that's how they choose to communicate with me, and again, that goes for anybody, I do not respond well to being yelled at. So I'm not going to yell at anyone to get my point across. And in kind, you treat me the same way. And if not, then we don't have to speak. And I'm okay with that. And that is triggering to people when, and when I tell y'all, I want y'all to know, it hurts my feelings to have to stand on business like that. It does. It hurts me because these are people that I love. But if I don't stand on business with people that I love, why would I stand on business with people in the street? And they care nothing about me. Which is really crazy because I get more respect from people in the street than I get from people that know me. So, said all of that to say, I am right now in a very peculiar place in my life where I am the focus. And if it does not feel good to me, if it does not feel right to me, if it does not feel just to me, I am in this space of, especially when it comes to the energy that I give to my 9 to 5 right now, I am in the space of, I will be professional, but that does not require my personality. If I am not respected in my totality, why should I give it? So that is the place and space I am in. I am learning to understand that with not just my work environment, but with my interpersonal communications with others. And then, we're always in the place and space of learning and creating, especially those of us who grew up, scapegoats and black sheep, and the aware of the family, those who see and call out the BS and bullshit, but you get shunned and bullied for it because it's not okay for you to call out other people's BS, but they can. It is okay for them to bully and make fun of you for making the right choices for yourself. It's a whole thing. It really is. It's a whole thing. So I hope that anything I say is helpful to anyone who hears it. I specifically and intentionally do these posts and share my journey and my experience specifically for my nieces and nephews. I do not get to speak with them as much as I would like to in this manner, but at some point, I hope they hear and they listen and they understand that no matter what goes on in their life, they are worthy, and it is better to stand 10 toes on business for yourself and being exactly 100% comfortable in yourself and being who you are than it is to shrink yourself to be around people who do not know themselves. Every conscious action and thought that I do is with the intention and understanding that even if I am not in my nieces and nephews' physical life, they are still watching, they are still present, and as long as I am on this earth, how I move affects them. And with that understanding, I live as an ancestor, I live as a vessel of information that I have at this present age. Because when I was younger, I thought my mama knew everything. When I was a child, I thought my elders knew everything. And now that I am an elder, I understand I don't know as much as I wish I did at this grown age. So I intentionally move and speak and do things with the understanding that I am being watched by those who are coming after me, and they don't necessarily have to be my blood nieces and nephews. So with that being said, on your journey, do what is best for you. No, it's not always going to feel good, but it will be what is best for your peace, and not just peace, because I have quiet, but it does not mean that I always have peace. My peace I fight for daily. My peace I fight for daily. So it's not just being quiet. It is having the understanding that I'm okay. And whatever happens, I will be okay. With that being said, Nuggets, I love you. I love you from my soul. And I send you all blessings and light. Take care.